color X Tribe online is actually online. It's 5:59, so we're going to get started in about 1 minute. So anyone who's jumping on now, welcome. And we're going to see if we can get the chat up. We did that. We were testing that last week on the Spanish webcast, and they liked it. So we're going to try and get it on the English side. If Shai can figure out how to do that. He is our go-to IT expert in the residence at the moment. But anyway, it's 6 o'clock straight up, 9 o'clock in the east, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, and if we get the chat going, we get the chat going, and if we don't, fortunately you got 5 very beautiful looking people that you can look at for the next 30 to 40 minutes. So here's the deal. You know, every Tuesday night we get together for X Tribe, and this is a leadership webcast. The idea is whether any upcoming announcements, events, promotions, things we want to talk about, we like to always put in a little training and a little bit of just how to present the business or how to present the products. So the idea that if you have somebody who's in the pipeline, they're looking at FuXion, they're thinking about the opportunity, this wouldn't be a good first look for them, but might be a good second or third look. So if they just wanted to kind of get behind the scenes and see how the business is done, what kind of team structure we have, and those kind of things. So let me begin with one quick announcement. The Xccelarator Guide, which is our workbook for how to get started fast in the business, how to accelerate your growth, that is now up. The newest version actually went up today on the team site in English. And we also got the Spanish version up on the team site today. So that's just where you log on to X Tribe Online. You'll see both Xccelarator guides are there. The other thing you'll see is there's now a live link there for the events page. And of course, the events page leads to Orlando, Xccelarate Americas, January 8th to 10th. I can't emphasize enough how important that event is if you're one of the people who wants to lead this company and lead the growth as we launch America, expand these markets in Latin America, and then open up many of these other markets around the world. I can tell you 10 years ago, a bunch of us met in a hotel room like that. And when we looked at doing something else, and I told people, hey, if you're serious about building, it doesn't matter if you have any experience, if you have a dream, if you have the desire, get to that room, spend 3 days with us. And one of the people who did that is on this webcast tonight. That's Billy Looper. And he was in that room 10 years ago, and more than $1.8 million worth of commissions later is a guy who had no experience at all in our profession, but he had that belief and he had that dream, and he got to that event. So I want to really stress, for this week, your priority as a leader is to make sure you're already registered. If you're not already, get that done. And then start an email chain, start a phone tree, whatever you've got to do, and get all of your people registered. Because the income and the rank that you achieve for 2016 is going to be dramatically impacted by how many people you have in that conference room in Orlando, January 8th to the 10th. We're going to have Alvaro Zuniga, the co-founder there. We're going to have Lena and Michael Smith, the people who run America there. We've got an amazing lady from Lima who did some product workshops for us while we were down there. So I've got her coming. We're going to go through all of the products and the categories. And then, of course, we're going to launch 3 new products for the United States will be launched that weekend. And we will have a FuXion store at the event. You'll be able to get the products. And for you guys in other countries, Bring, you know, an extra suitcase if you want, because there's probably some products that might be selling in one country that perhaps aren't being sold in yours, and you'll be able to take them home if you want to, you know, if you got room in your suitcase, you could buy them at the FuXion store. So priority for the week is get your people registered for the Orlando event, because it's going to be amazing. Now, I want to go over to Colorado. We've got Paul Devlin here. Paul is one of the people that I personally brought into FuXion, and we were just having a conversation on Friday. I was in Hawaii. We had a mastermind event. Paul was home. We were chatting about this FuXion opportunity and kind of our experience. And we've both been in the profession for a long time, and we've got certain experience about what you have to do to talk about products in this business, and how we have to change people's behaviors, and how we have to qualify them in terms of investing money and, you know, in the products. And we had this fascinating conversation about what was so different with FuXion. And I asked Paul if he would join us tonight and share his insights on that. So Paul, can you unmute and share your thoughts on the conversation we were having?
I sure can. Am I up there?
Yep.
Okay, so thanks, Randy. It's just, I never imagined 2 weeks ago that I'd be on a Google Hangout with you talking about the FuXion products. We had put together a research team of 7 people and called ourselves the FuXion Research Group. And 2 days after we came up with that name, I just called you and said, hey, what are you doing? And you said, and you told me the whole story about Agile, and told me about this company called FuXion. And so our whole team was just so ecstatic when we started to look at this company, and particularly at the products, because obviously the whole core of a network is the product. We're never going to have residual income if we can't get customers to buy the product for just the intrinsic value. And yeah, I've been in the industry like you. My first company was a green soy powder that was absolutely undrinkable, and it was expensive, and people would choke this stuff down, and I was, you know, constantly hammering the point that if you just take this 30 years from now, you'll be so glad that you took this over and over. And it was a grind. I mean, it was very, very difficult to do. And one of the things I love about the FuXion product line is everything about this product is so easy to experience and to take. And I think, so what I wanted to do tonight real quick was just look at one of the products, which is On, and talk about, there's 5 or 6 things that I think determine whether or not a product in our industry is going to be something that customers would go out and buy with or without any connection to the business. And so I wanted to compare it just real quick to the #1 product in the energy space, which is 5-hour energy, just for fun. So the very first thing that happens with a customer is they're going to look at the appearance. What's the product look like? And so here, you know, I just got a brand new box of On. So this is the On branding. It's beautiful branding. It's a really cool triangular box, and I mean, I think they've done a great job, you know, with the product. Here is the 5-hour energy branding. You know, it's just a little bottle. I mean, they're roughly the same. I would equate the two as being, you know, basically the same as far as branding. But I love the FuXion branding. It's clean. It's beautiful. Right? So then the next step is ease of use. Like, what's the experience of using the FuXion product? And you basically open it up, tear it out like this, and here's how I do it. You just take it like that and dump it in a glass, like so, and add water. I mean, pretty straightforward, pretty easy to use. And the 5-hour energy, and by the way, this company is $1 billion company. Just this little 5-hour energy product is $1 billion company, and it's, you know, it's fairly easy, but you know, you got to crank it open, and so, you know, as far as ease of use, fairly similar. The next thing would be taste. Now, I don't know if you've ever had 5. I've never bought one of these. This is the first one I've ever bought, but this stuff tastes like cough syrup. It is nasty tasting stuff. Whereas the On product, I love the taste of it. You add cold water to it, swirl it around. It's delicious. Everybody that I've taste tested it with, I've yet to have a single person say that they didn't like it. So I definitely give a huge edge to On. Now remember, we're competing. These guys own right now 95% of the energy shot or instant energy market. I think we kill them, we destroy them from a taste perspective. Okay, so then the next thing you look at is what's the price point. Well, this little bottle of 5-hour energy is $3. Okay, this little stick pack of On is $1 at full retail is $1.16. So it's 260% cheaper than the #1 product in the space. Now, I don't know about your experience, Randy, but my experience in the industry over the years has been normally the network marketing products, if anything, they price them high. They're above what you can go into the. I went in the gas station and just paid $3. Now in the big city markets, this will be as high as $4. So we've got anywhere from a fourth to a third the price in On. Okay, so it tastes better, branding about the same, ease of use about the same, 1/3 to 1/4 the price. So the next thing is, does it work? Obviously, right? So my own experience with this product, driving, being exhausted behind the wheel of a car, is every time I've taken it, I've noticed it within 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, I feel the energy. And I would say also that in the 5-hour energy world, one of the reasons that company's grown is people notice that product. They do feel it. So I don't know, that's a subjective thing, but I've done some taste tests with On so far in the market. And I'm going to tell you guys, I've been in the industry 30 years. I've never seen a better sample product in this industry than this product right here, because people, they love the taste experience, the brand experience, the price is, and they notice it within 3 to 5 minutes. I've never seen a better sampleable product in our industry. So then the final thing we would look at is ingredients. Like, how would you compare the ingredients, the #1 product versus this product? Well, these guys use sucralose, which is like Splenda, or an artificial sweetener. And I don't know how you feel about that, but there's a lot of people that don't like the fact that there's an artificial sweetener in a product like this. They also have potassium sorbate, potassium benzoate, EDTA, all of these preservatives. Okay, the On product is non-GMO. It, in addition to the B vitamins and the other ingredients that promote the energy, it also gives you acai, green tea extract, camu camu from the rainforest, essential fatty acids. So you get way more beneficial ingredients in this product than you do in 5-hour energy. So, I mean, this is just a simple comparison of one of the FuXion products. That this is a billion-dollar company. Now, they have a little distribution advantage right now on us, of course, because you can go in the gas station and buy it. But that's where we come in. That's where we can distribute this through our networks. And so, Randy, just looking at this one product, to me, it's a home run. It tastes better. It's 1/4 the price. You notice it right away. I just don't see any downside at all of this product. And so I'll turn it back to you. But I would encourage people, if you're going to get some extra products, put this one on the list. Start sampling it with people. I think you're going to get great results.
Yeah, thanks. That's a great, and this idea of this $1 sachet, after, like you, spending almost 30 years of trying to convince people to change behavior and why you should pay more, to actually have a product that's priced not just competitively, but really better than the competitors. It makes a big, big difference in terms of the business. And this idea of a bunch of products that actually taste good, and you don't have to hold your nose to take them, and you don't have to beg people to get over the taste. Big deal. So, all right, we're gonna talk more probably about the behavior. I think Lily might talk to that some when I get to her. But I want to go over to Shai, who's in San Diego, like I am. We like to highlight different versions of the comp plan now and then, and talk about how it works for you. And so today he's going to take a couple minutes and talk about the builder's bonus and how important that is, and particularly when you have new team members, their first week or two, their first cycle, why this could be a really important bonus for you. So, Shai?
Thank you, Randy. And yes, You know, the compensation plan is actually, I call it the instruction guide. You know, the when you drive your vehicle, which is the business that you created and the team that you want to build. This is the instruction. If you read the instruction carefully and you follow them, you get to your maximum potential and you maximize your profit. And if you look at compensation plans, they should provoke the right behavior, you know, the behavior that the company actually wants. So um, if if you look at what we have here with Fusion, we have 15 ways to earn money, and I I think, I mean, normally people have one way, you know, to earn money, you know, when you have their salary, and for most people it's not a good one. But here we have 15. But I say, why just use one or two? Use all the 15. So I mastered the compensation plan, and this building bonus is actually one of the amazing ones. So you know, you have a lot of people that tell you slow and steady win the game. Um, and I think, yes, for some people it's true, you know, because otherwise they quit. So if you're the kind of person that like to go slow and steady, please do. But I think that from my experience, it's the opposite. And the truth is, it's also need to fit your personality. But I'm a person that like to. I'm not looking at the minimum. I'm always looking at the maximums, you know, and what I can do the best. And for me, slow and steady is great. But if you want to win the race, you need to go big and go fast. So what you do, you create attraction. And when you create attraction, when you create momentum, you create attraction, and people really wants to join your business. You know, otherwise, a lot of the time you need to push, you need to get people to really um, be willing to join you. But if you create momentum and you create attraction, you're busy, you don't have time, and it comes fast. So how does this bonus works? Well, the idea is that the person that you just enrolled today, you know, if you help him within the next 2 week cycles, which means not the coming Wednesday, but the one after, you know, right after he joined the second Wednesday, if you help him to reach a rank, whether it's executive, senior executive, or bronze, both of you win this bonus, which is awarding both of you. So you get 25, 50, or $100, depend on the rank that you help the other person to reach. And what happened is magic, because just think, if you help 2 people, okay, because you know, one person is I mean, we need to have 2 people in our team, you know, one left and one right. So if you help one left and one right to achieve a rank, and let's say this rank is the very first one, which is the executive, I'm sorry. That means that they produce at least 180 PV in one side and the others, and also the other side. So it means that they have 360 points in both sides, and probably they have more. And then you reach, so if they reach, each of them, just the executive, you reach the senior executive, okay? So by helping just 2 people, you know, one on the left and one on the right, to achieve that rank within few days, you know, within a week from when they started, they achieve success, they achieve rank, they got a check, they got a great story to tell, and you achieve your second rank, okay? And then if you help them achieve even more, you know, because what they need to do is to enroll 2, 3, 4 people, and then they are there. Okay, so it's very easy, because with the initial enrollments, if this enrollment is decent, if it's 375 points, you know, so it's already 750 for you, and that means that that they achieve the senior executive and you achieve the bronze. Okay, and that can even bring you into gold. Okay, so actually, if you find part of the people that you enroll that they would like to run fast, and you help them to achieve their roles, the ranks, then you create everything. You create a success story in your team, you help them to earn money, you reach your rank, and you get the taste, and then, you know, obvious you want to go to the next rank the next month, or the next week, or the next 2 weeks. So this will create magic if you decide that you're gonna use this building bonus and maximize it, you know, and really help yourself and help others and create those checks, those stories, those success. Then your business is gonna run great, and you're on the path to success. And this is something that I almost never saw before. I mean, I've seen it, but it was very hard. Here, it's very, very easy. It's very easy to get someone to achieve the first, second, third rank, and for you to achieve those stories. So I urge you, don't go to sleep because of the holidays. Don't say, you know, okay, let's do it January, and so start today. Today is Tuesday. You can help someone to achieve rank tomorrow, and then by the next week, you can have more people, and you can help them to help their people to achieve that, and that will create an amazing story. Back to you, Randy. You're muted.
I thought I unmuted. Yeah, you help two people get to executive. They'd each make $25, and you'd make $50. Help two to get to senior. They'd each make 50. You'd make 100. And two people to bronze, which is a very doable thing. They could each make $100, and you could make $200. So it's a nice sum right now money to show you how quickly people can turn around their initial order that they buy right to getting started in the business. Now I want to go down to Lima, Peru. Lily Rosales, who is a diamond millionaire executive, one of the most successful distributorships in FuXion, huge organization all over the world. You got to hear from her husband, Luca, a little bit last week. I asked Lily if she would join us and kind of share her thoughts on what FuXion has meant to her. So, Lily, can you take 5 minutes and share what it's meant to you a little?
Hi, Randy. Hi, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here with you tonight. I'm going to do my best with my English. I was practicing. Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm very happy. Well, my name is Lily Rosales. I am a networker, but I am a psychologist too. I study psychologist, and I'm a mother of two. My son is 6 years and my daughter 14. So I am a networker, and then I am a mother. Well, I have a happy marriage, 17 years with Luca, and we are very happy, yes. But let me tell you something about me and how I start in this wonderful world. So I have been working as a psychotherapist for 15 years. And I was very happy. I was very successful too, but I was that kind of therapist that used to say to the people, spend time with your kids, spend time with your family, go to a park, go to the movies. but I was not congruent with my message because I was not very happy with that. I was sad because I don't have good time with my family. So when my husband Luca and we decide to start our business with FuXion, we knew that we have to use all our energy and all our focus to create a strong business, because we were making not only a new start for us, our example will inspire to other families too. So we put all our energy and focus with hard work to make a strong business, and 100% of our work and focus was in the day by day, no? And we work today, tomorrow, and the day after tomorrow, and we keep working. I was working until 1 hour. I stay here, and you have to work, but in FuXion, it's a smarter work. It's a smarter way to work. You have to focus until it's done. You have to be perseverance and keep moving always. We love to work, but we add a lot of fun to our work, a lot of passion to our work. And when we start FuXion, we know that the products are amazing. And we know that we have real products for real people with a real price. So at that time, we knew that we have to be an example. So we buy all the products and we wanted to know everything about each product, about especially create our own testimony and collect a lot of testimony from the people around us, because we want to prove that it's good. So the products, since now 6 years or 7 years ago until now, are in continuous evolution. So the company too, and that's why we are always very excited, because Alvaro is always walking to excellence and looking for the next step, always. He loves excellence, FuXion loves excellence, and we love that too. So when we taste the magic, that's how I call, because let me tell you something. When you are offering such amazing products to the people, we realize that our goal is the world, family by family. Everybody wants or needs something from FuXion. Everybody. You have to try this. Everybody will want something from FuXion. That's why in FuXion we said we improve your life. We really improve your life. It could be some energy, it could be some fibra, it could be, I don't know, some relax, maybe the off or the on. There is a product for you. So we don't have to explain too much. We don't have to explain too much. We don't have to know too much. We just have to connect the product with the people. That's what we have to do. Because the product, when you have a good product, the product is going to do the job. Let the product do its job. You have just to connect the people with FuXion. And that's the thing that we are that we have been doing with all the people around, connecting the FuXion to the people. And that's why we are very happy, because now you are here with all us. The family is growing, and when I offer the product to the people, I feel peace and I feel joy, because it's very nice when somebody calls you back and tell you, oh, hello, no, this really works for me. This product is so good. And I said, okay, what else do you need? I have everything from the Amazon to your kitchen. Fusion. It's other thing, you know. And the thing here, listen to me. The thing here is vision. The thing here is vision. You have to look what you have in front of you. This is not that company or other company. Fusion is fusion. It's different, and you have to taste it. This is huge. It's more than you can see, because we are having a big opportunity not only to be healthier or richer. It's more than that. It's more than that. This is going to connect you with your purpose. This is going to connect you with your life, with your experience, because true health, it's an alternative. True health, fusion is an alternative. It's a lifestyle. People need us. You know, it's not just the money. People need us. People need to live a life experience, a different life experience. And we are offering this back to basics in everything, not only in a nutritional way, okay? We want to connect the people in a human way too. We are growing with passion. We are growing with taste. We are growing with purpose, with love. Focus in what is important for the people. Freedom. Freedom. We are living only one life. What kind of life we want to live? That's why we are here, because we want to help other peoples. And if you are asking you, are we in the right way? Yes, we are. We are in the right way. We are in fusion, and we have to share this with passion. We have to share this with love, and we have to share this with I don't know how to say, with the right direction, because we have the best. Our products are the best, and go for your goals. Thank you.
Hey, Lily, thanks very much. Your passion is so evident, and the number of lives you've changed is extraordinary.
Thank you.
And I think that's going to kind of lead us to what I would like Billy Looper to talk about. Billy, here we are. It's people are saying, well, it's Hanukkah, Christmas is coming up, New Year's is coming up. We got the office holiday parties, Kwanzaa, whatever. You know, I'll look at it at the start of the year. Talk about that, please, and the fact that we can get bonus checks every week here, and the week closes every Wednesday here, which means 28 hours from now or something like that. People, 27 hours or whatever it is. People are going to have the opportunity to close out the week. So can you talk a little about that, please?
Yes, Randy, this is a very exciting webcast for me already, because if I were not a team member of Fusion as of tonight, just listen to Paul talk about the products, and listen to Shai talk about the bonus plan, and listen to Lily talk about the passion and the vision that she has. Paul has 30 years of experience in this industry, and to see him so excited about the products. Shai is an analytical person, to see him excited about this comp plan, and Lily is so successful in Fusion already. If we could just take all these minds and insert it into yours, then we would be able to also share that vision with everybody. And this is a new plan for me. A weekly plan is a little bit new, but I'm excited about this because it keeps you rocking day after day after day after day, and it's very exciting. I wish I could take my 10 years of experience and let you know 10 years ago I was in the same boat during this first holiday season, and 98% of the people on the team did not push through the season. I pushed through the season, and for 10.5 straight years I got paid for that 2 weeks worth of push toward the end of the year. It was amazing how that momentum sets you apart from the rest of the people. And people are pleading right now with their families. They're wishing for gifts. They're praying for an answer. And like Lily said, I think we have the vision, we have the answer in terms of product, in terms of compensation, in terms of an alternative lifestyle that is so much easier than the rat race. So this whole compensation plan and products and whole story is very exciting for me. The next 2 weeks are just going to really impact your 2016 income in a big way. The momentum you create now, I'm telling you, is going to pay you for the next 10, 20 years. That's how excited and how much I believe in this next 2 weeks. But the weekly plan for the next 27 hours, if you really understood the timing and positioning we are with FuXion, especially in the United States, you would not sleep for the next 27 plus or minus hours. You just wouldn't. You'd be reconnecting with friends. You'd be on Facebook, social media, phone calls, emailing. You would be really out reconnecting with people and telling them why you're so excited about this new company. No one on this call knows everything about the products at this moment in the United States. No one knows everything about the compensation plan. No one knows how actual big this is going to be. But if you could just see the vision that we have for this, it is going to be incredible. And you don't have to know everything about everything to be excited about this and connect people to the third-party information. That's already in place. The success stories down in Latin America has already happened. You don't have to, take the product for 6 months to test it yourself. There's already a ton of testimonials. But here's what I'd encourage you to do. Even if you started today, I want you to go to your back office and connect on the very first page. It will give you your next rank advancement, what you need to do to get to executive, to get to senior executive, or to get to bronze or gold, whatever it is. This is a fascinating tool. It is amazing. For you engineers and accountants and IT people who are very detailed oriented, this gives you your game plan right in front of your face that you just click on it and you say, to get to executive, I need to do X, Y, Z. And the more green checks you have and less red X's, the better you are. And what's really cool about this too is we're all learning this compensation plan together. And I could tell you about it, and Shai could tell you about it, Randy could tell you about it, but you're not going to learn it until you actually go in your back office and you click on rank advancement and you say, why do I have a red X here? What is going on? Let me click on this and figure out what's going on, and then compare it to go to the physical compensation plan and look. I mean, I've been a coach and a teacher all my life. I could tell people 100 times to do something, but if they actually do it for themselves, and especially when the motivator is their billfold in their pocket, they're going to learn much faster by doing it themselves. And go learn what EF active means, or EF qualified, or cycle points, or all this kind of terminology you may not have ever heard for. Go learn for yourself what it takes to get to the next rank. When I first started 10 years ago, I told Randy, I don't care about ranks. I don't care that stuff. Just send me the money. Send me the money. I want to sit back and just collect the money. But I'm telling you, the ranks are important. So you want to get to the next level as quickly as you can, but more importantly, you want to help other people get to the next rank, because this business is about duplication, and you can recruit and recruit and recruit new people, but if you don't have consumers taking these products, and if you don't have duplication in your organization, you're going to be limited at what you can do. So look, get into the habit. We have these calls, webcasts on Tuesday, so that you will have 24 hours plus or minus to really crank it up. Follow up with your people tomorrow. Check where their rank advancements are, what you can do with three-way calls or Skype calls to help them get to the next rank, and build your team of success. It is so easy to procrastinate. It is so easy to have an excuse to go through the holiday season and start it on January 1st. But I'm telling you, January 8th, 9th, and 10th is coming up, and if I were you, the work you do now is going to duplicate and multiply the number of people you get here in Orlando. Do not wait till January 1st. That is a very, very bad idea. But like I say, you can procrastinate, and it's a lot easier, but only action is what gets you the rewards. Only action gets you out of debt. Only action helps you win the race. So this is my 2 cents for tonight. But spend the next 24 hours getting you and everyone on your team to the next rank advancement. And it's a little bit of dream building as well. Go all the way to Diamond Millionaire like Lily is, and just it'll show you exactly what you have to do to get to Diamond Millionaire. You know, it's easy to get to the next rank, but do a little dream building during this holiday season as well, and find out exactly what you need to do to become a Diamond Millionaire. And for me personally, the more people I get out of debt, the happier I'm going to be this whole season. Back to you, Randy.
All right, thanks, Philly. All right, guys, so you know the drill. You know what you've got to do. I will tell you this. Last week, Wednesday, we closed it out. I broke platinum. And that was a pretty exciting thing. I never expected it that early, and it's just a testament to the leadership team that we have here at XTribe. Everybody who's many of who you see on the webcast tonight, other ones you saw last week or the week before, and many that you don't see. But we've got an extraordinary leadership team, and that's why I could hit that rank, and I had so many other people hitting ranks, is because we have strong leadership, and we've got this extraordinary product line. And this opportunity for you guys to know that here we have this $100 million company with their own manufacturing facilities, with all of the resources that those kind of sales mean, with all of the infrastructure, with all of that support, with all of that experience, and know that we're just pre-launch. We're not even at the official pre-launch event. Everything between now and January 8th to the 10th is just gravy. It gets you that much further ahead. So this is why I say 1 hour right now is worth 20 hours a year from now. And really over these next 2 weeks, 1 hour is worth like 40 hours, because there's so many people who take the holidays off, and you have an opportunity to really close out strong. That's one of the things we're going to talk about next week, is how to be productive through the holidays. We're also going to talk about the cycles. What's the difference between the weekly cycle, the fusion cycle, and the monthly rank cycle? So we're going to talk about that next week. So we'll be back the same time. So in the meantime, get in your back office, like Billy said, check your rank, and then check your key people. See who do you have who could get to another rank before the close of business tomorrow, and then spend this week, key priority, getting your people to register for Orlando. Have an amazing week, everybody. Thanks to all my co-facilitators for being on, and look forward to working with you guys. Let's go out and rock the world. Peace.
Welcome to the team, Paul.